What's up out here, family? So it is currently 8:49. Real late starts today, but that's okay because today's a rest day. I get one of those a week. I usually take on Sundays, but today it's hump day. This first week is killing me, so I figured I would take it easy and take my rest day today. And so my idea was I'm gonna take some of the questions I've been getting on Instagram and answer them today. So we're doing kind of like a Q&A. I mean, it wasn't really a formal Q&A, but I get a lot of questions asked of me over Instagram, so I figured, you know what? Why not share them with everyone, make a vlog out of it? So Maria will be on camera again, like she did yesterday. Such a great job. She'll be asking the questions. Let's get right into it. All right, guys. So I've gathered up a couple questions from my Instagram. And maybe I'll do these more often. If you guys want, ask me questions in the comment below or hit me up on my Instagram. And I will be answering questions probably like once a week. I'll throw them into the vlogs, maybe on a rest day. Right now I'm finishing off my macros with the healthiest of pretzel bites. And yeah, let's get right into this. So Maria, you are on questions. What have we got?
Okay, so question number 1 is, what is your biggest tip for beginners?
Okay, so biggest tip for beginners, definitely nutrition. And it's my biggest tip because that's what I struggle with most. I think that's the reason why I feel like I'm behind when it comes to muscular development. I've worked out since I was like 12 or 13. The problem for me was I didn't get nutrition, I didn't get how it worked until I was a lot older, like closer to 20. And so I put in a lot of effort, but I can tell you, if you don't eat properly, all of that means nothing. I mean, if I actually ate to back up all those workouts I did for years, and it hurts me saying this, but it's like, I honestly probably wasted 4 to 5 years of really good workouts because I didn't eat to support that, so I never grew. Yeah, I got stronger as a smaller structured kid, but I could have been, if I knew how to eat like I do now, I could have been way, way bigger. So learn your macros, learn how your body utilizes energy. Really, like, there's a lot of science that goes into it. So study nutrition, figure out how the world of nutrition works, how your body works, how it stores energy, how it utilizes energy, and how it utilizes nutrients as energy, and then start tracking it. Because if you don't track, you're never going to actually know where you're at. Don't just be like, oh, I'm eating a lot. Like, actually track it. If you actually track, you're going to realize you have to eat a lot more than you think to get big, and you have to be a lot stricter than you think to get cut. So no matter what your genetics are, I was a skinny guy, I always had abs. I thought, oh, I'll just, keep working out and get bigger. It does not work that way, no matter how good your genetics are. Whether or not if weight is something you struggle with, you have to know how to factor nutrition in. So yeah, that's my number 1 tip for beginners.
So question number 2 is, do I need supplements?
Good question. Yes and no. I know it's a funny answer. No, you don't need supplements. Nobody needs supplements. I mean, just the word itself, supplement, should give you a hint that it's there to supplement something. That is a good diet. So if my first tip was for beginners, learn how to diet. My second, I guess, growing off that, like, you don't need supplements. They'll help, and that's why there's that yes in there. Like, yes, you can use them, but you definitely don't need them. And I would even say that a lot of times people get caught up in the minute you start working out, it's like, oh, I'm going to go buy a tub of protein and pre-workout, and then anything else that's in a shiny bottle that says it's going to get me huge or increase my testosterone. And not only is that going to waste a ton of your money, because like every one of these tubs is going to sell for like $35 to $50. So if you buy 3 products, you're going to get $100 to $150 right off the bat. Plus, none of them are ever going to give you as good of results as just eating and consuming real food. And I'm not talking about pretzels at the end of your night. I'm talking like chicken, broccoli, rice, sweet potatoes, lean ground beef, good whole grain pasta, good whole grains, lots of veggies. All of that is really going to help you build a strong, solid physique. Yeah, you can dirty bulk and stuff, and yeah, you can cut out lots of things, but those are crash diets. If you want to be consistent and consistently grow, you've got to eat a ton of good food all the time. Now, that being said, if you're on like a really high protein diet, there might be days where you just can't physically get in any more chicken and you just want to drink something, then a good quality protein shake might help. So I'd say the couple of things that I would, if you're going to get supplements, these are the ones I would recommend. A good protein shake. And I'm not talking about something you get at like Walmart, not like this like EAS or like Muscle Milk. I mean like quality protein powder, and it's going to cost you a lot. Like, you get what you pay for, so you should be willing to pay like $30 to $50 for a 2-pound tub of protein powder. That's what's actually going to get you results. So if you're not willing to pay that much, don't waste your money on it, because anything else you use is going to be full of fillers, the protein's going to be really crappy, and it's not actually going to give you the protein you think you need. Number 2, probably a multivitamin. No matter how good your diet is, no matter how much you're taking in and how high quality it is, there's so many micronutrients that we don't track. We track our macros, which are fats, carbs, and protein. There's so many micronutrients and minerals and vitamins that you're trying to absorb and that your body needs, and it's hard, even with a good natural diet, to get all of those. So multivitamin helps cover all of that. So if you're keeping track of your macros and you're taking a multi, you've got your macros and your micros under control. Last thing that I would say you could honestly look into, it's like a pre-workout in DCAs. Pre-workout, again, that's super subjective. Some people like stimulant-free, some people like C4 that has like, 1,000 milligrams of caffeine per serving. Other people, they don't really need that. They'll take a cup of black coffee and an apple. That is dependent on who you are, how you like to work out. I would recommend, though, that if you ever do hop on pre-workout, you understand you have to cycle it. So you can't just take it and just go and ride on bottles of pre-workout for a whole year. Your tolerance to caffeine and beta-alanine and creatine, which are in that, will skyrocket. And you'll have to be taking like 6 scoops to get the same kinds of pumps. So cycle it, be smart about it. Do a tub and then take a month off, and then have another tub and take a month off. Don't just keep ingesting the stuff and doing 3-4 scoops. It's just bad, especially when you have that kind of levels of those ingredients. It's going to start hurting your kidneys, hurting your liver. So cycle it if you're going to do that. And that's it for supplements. You don't need them, but if you're going to take them, those are the ones that I would look into getting, and then you can maybe pick like 1 or 2, test them out, and see how they work for you.
Question number 3, why aren't you huge yet?
All right. Thank you to whoever wrote that comment. Like I said, I'm not huge because I didn't listen to Future Will in this video, who was telling me to eat better when I was younger. Yeah, that's my answer. I obviously didn't train hard enough and didn't eat right. So I'm not huge because of those 2 things. Don't be like me.
Question number 4, do I need a program/gym membership to make gains? With 3 Z's.
Again, this is another yes and no one. If you don't have access to a gym and you don't have well, I guess you need one of these things. If you don't have access to a gym and you're not running a program, it's going to be very, very hard to make gains. But you can run a solid program out of the gym. I got started with P90X, and I did that at my house. I didn't have a gym membership for the first 2 years I worked out. I just ran P90X cycle after cycle after cycle, and that's what got me into lifting. And I got to the point where I was eventually able to convince my parents to let me get a gym membership. No one in my family lifts at all. Like, I am like a unique little snowflake when it comes to my family. No one touches a barbell in my immediate family, and so they had no idea what any of this world was like. And as I started to get into it, I had no idea what it was like because I didn't grow up around it. So I was really figuring it out for myself. So it took me a while to get to the gym, but I made really good gains. I went from being a very skinny kid to people noticed I lifted weights. I had the abs, I had muscle tone, and I wasn't big, I wasn't bulky, I couldn't put up a lot of weight, but I was strong because I did lots of push-ups and pull-ups, and I ran a lot, and I used some dumbbells I had around the house, and I was able to, sculpt a decent physique at a young age. But I would still say I was a pretty skinny kid. And I'm still a skinny kid now for, the fitness industry. but I was even skinnier back then. So to take that second part of the question, if you want to make real gains, like real size gains, either you're going to need like the equivalent of gym equipment in your house. Like you're going to need a full setup rack where you can do benching, you can do squatting, and you can do deadlifts. Or you're going to have to get a gym membership. I mean, the long and short of it is, as a natural athlete, if you're not on roids, and this is what I was talking about in yesterday's video, strength training is key to getting bigger. I mean, as a natural athlete, if you are not pushing the boundaries of what you can lift, you're not going to be growing at all, really. You might get a little hypertrophy here or there, but you've got to be really, really testing your strength, trying to progressively overload what you can lift on a daily basis. And you're not going to be able to do that if you don't have a gym with access to a lot of weight. And at home, I mean, you can finagle it with a couple, with equipment and stuff, but you're going to get the best results in the gym, especially because of the atmosphere. You're going to see other people there, talk to them, get to meet them. It's like getting to network for free. Well, not for free. I mean, you have to pay gym fees, but it's like getting to network and kind of constantly be almost like a business convention for what your craft is. You get to see people, bounce ideas off of them, talk with them. You'll run into a lot of bro science, but you also run into a lot of good science. But I think if you want to make serious gains with 3 Zs, you're going to have to go to the gym and definitely get on a program. Whatever you do, a structured program is key. Progressively overloading and tracking that, just like nutrition, is the only way you're actually going to see results.
And finally, question number 5 for Willie G Fitness is, I don't even know how to say this, or do I want to? When are you dropping that hot fire merch?
I love my Instagram followers. I'm glad you asked. Guys, not just the merch. If you haven't seen right here, some new Iron Family apparel is out. These are the prototypes, so I guess they're not out yet. This whole line of the new branded Iron Family apparel will be dropping around January 1st for the new year, along with the coaching website. So the coaching page will be live. So anyone who wants to sign up for online coaching, you can do it there. Plus, I'm going to be dropping a massive ebook. I've been working on this for 2 months already, and I have another probably month and a half until we're all set to go. This thing is going to be the Bible of lifting for people who are beginners to intermediates and even experts who are looking to get back to the basics and really build their programs up from the ground again. It's going to have 3 months, 16 weeks a little more than 3 months, I guess, almost like 4 months, 16 weeks of program. So basically, it's not customized to you. For that, you're going to need the coaching. But the ebook's going to have a template with 16 weeks of a generic program, but it's a program I'm running right now. So you're going to get to see the results. If you're following the vlog, you'll see the live results for the next 16 weeks. Then you'll get to buy the ebook that has the exact program laid out day by day. What to eat, how to lift, what weights to lift, tempo, everything you could possibly want, plus an entire encyclopedia, an entire dictionary, an entire thesaurus of info for lifting. Everything you need to know about the world of lifting, about the world of anatomy, about physiology, about exercise science at a basic level. It's all broken down, it's easy to understand. It's going to be a really good read. So that's dropping, the coaching is dropping, and the hot fire merch is going to be dropping before January 1st this year. So you can jump into 2018 and be the best you. So, dude, that was a pretty good question, Ed. I plugged it. I got all the shameless plugs in there. Yeah.
Do you want to give yourself a round of applause?
I do.
Good job, Will.
Good for me. Good for me.
You gotta dab. You gotta dab. There you go.
All right, back to the vlogging because it's like 9 o'clock at night. All right, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Got a little something out of that Q&A. If you guys want more of these, let me know and ask any questions you have in the comments below, either on this video or any of the other videos. Again, my Instagram is right here. I post a lot on Instagram every day. I'm posting stuff that's either motivational or informational. So check that out and leave your comments there as well if you have any questions you want me to cover in future videos. I'm going to be putting out videos every single day for the next 30 days. I've challenged myself. I'm sticking to it. And after that, who knows? We might just keep putting out videos every day for infinity. So, guys, I'm excited. I'm feeling rested already, and I haven't even gone to bed on this rest day. But the rest of the week holds a lot of promise for us. We're gonna hit our first leg day of this cycle of the new program. I'm excited. I'm a little nervous, not gonna lie. I kind of put it off today, put my rest day in just to give me a little extra time to get prepared for it. So we're gonna go hard. But as always, guys, eat big, lift intense, get your proper rest. I will see you in tomorrow's video. Peace.